We'll take you live now to Toronto Police Headquarters, where the hold-up squad is announcing the results of a robbery investigation. Let's listen in live.
In partnership with the Peel Regional Central Robbery Bureau, York Region Hold-up Squad, the Halton Region Robbery Unit, and the Ontario Provincial Police Caledon's Major Crime and Street Crime Units. Through funding provided by the Government of Ontario, Criminal Intelligence Service Ontario supported this Toronto Police joint investigation. Beginning in August of 2022, a group of suspects committed a number of carjackings targeting high-end vehicles, including Cadillac Escalades, various Porsche models, and Land Rovers. They also committed a series of pharmacy robberies and robberies of currency exchange institutions. These incidents took place in Toronto and throughout the GTA. The group used stolen vehicles and on occasions used handguns, knives, and physical violence in committing these robberies. The group used, in total, it's alleged that this group committed 23 pharmacy robberies where both narcotics and cash were targeted and obtained, 7 carjacking robberies, 2 robberies at currency exchange establishments, and 2 car thefts. Project Repeater was conducted over an approximate 5-month period in an effort to identify the individuals committing the crimes, also those orchestrating and behind the scenes. This last Thursday, March 30th, 2023, members of the Hold-up Squad, in partnerships with other Toronto Police Service units, our regional partners, executed 7 criminal code search warrants in relation to this investigation. 4 suspects on that date were taken into custody, and they are Amir Inyat, A-M-I-R-I-N-Y-A-T, 29 years of age, of Brampton. Shays Ejaz, S-H-A-I-S, E-J-A-S, E-J-A-Z, 25 years of Brampton. Mohammed Habib, 32 years of age, of Toronto. And Kassar Rahim Zada, 21 years, of Toronto. 2 people also arrested in December and January of this year, December of last year and January of this year, were previously arrested, and those were Stephen Singh, 22 years of age, of Brampton, and a 15-year-old boy. This brings a total number of arrests to 6 individuals. A keyless repeater device and multiple key fobs recovered during the search warrants, which you can see on the screen beside me, and other items of evidentiary value. 7 of the 9 vehicles have also been recovered. And I believe that's going to be on the screen as well. And those are stock photos of the vehicles that were alleged to be taken through carjackings and/or car thefts throughout this investigation. The total approximate value for all recovered property is in excess of $980,000. And again, the names of the arrested persons and associated charges were made available for reference as part of a published news release after this. The Toronto Police and the Hold-up Squad remain concerned about the number of carjackings and pharmacy robberies taking place in our city and elsewhere in the GTA. But I want to assure the public that Toronto Police crime prevention officers are routinely visiting pharmacy to discuss safety issues. We continue to recommend that pharmacies, if possible, invest in sound, good surveillance technology, panic alarms, and of course, time-delayed safes. And make sure those safes, please, remain locked at all times. As a reminder also, as I've said before and I'll say again, if someone attempts to steal your vehicle, please give the vehicle up. Do not argue, do not resist. Again, your safety far outweighs the value of a vehicle. I want to thank our law enforcement partners and acknowledge the continued assistance throughout this intensive investigation from numerous Toronto Police Service resources, including intelligence services, forensic identification services, officers from 22, 23, 32, 42, and 43 Division Major Crime Units. And subject to any questions, that's where we are with Project Repeater.
I have a question.
Absolutely.
Inspector, what can you tell us about the fact that 2 of these accused had previously been arrested and then were obviously released on conditions? How concerning is that? And were they for a similar type carjackings and pharmacy robberies?
Yeah, so again, of course, the caveat is this is a matter that's before the courts, but the 2 individuals that I mentioned that were previously arrested are in relation to this lengthy investigation.
But they were out on previous recognizance? For
No, they remain in custody, actually.
Oh, they've been in custody since December?
That's correct.
Okay. Carjackings is an ongoing issue. It's been almost a year since Mitch Marner was carjacked, which really brought this into the forefront of our consciousness here in Toronto. Do you believe that these people are part of an organized group? And where are these vehicles destined for?
So I can say with certainty that the group of individuals involved in this investigation had the complete earmarks of an organized crime group. There was planning, there was execution, there was instruction, and there were those that benefited from those that committed the robberies. Carjackings, yes, are of course a concern, and for 2023, so far we've experienced that have been taken. The investigations that have been taken by the whole squad, 23 incidents, and this time last year, there are 25. So there is a slight decrease, but we are still concerned. One carjacking, of course, is far too many.
These are all high-end vehicles, Land Rovers, Cadillacs, Porsche. Where are they destined for, and how were you able to stop them? Because we hear they go their own containers to the Middle East before you know it.
Quite often they are placed on containers. Fortunately, in this particular investigation, they did not make it that far. They were all located west of the city quite quickly in a timely fashion, and through either GPS technology or some excellent police work. And I'll leave it at that.
A number of videos will be played on the screen. You've released these videos. Tell us what we're seeing in these videos.
Okay, so in these particular videos...
Just get them up again, and you can talk about them as we watch them.
Sure. In the particular videos that you're seeing, I believe it depicts 2 of the related carjacking incidents and 1 theft of a vehicle. The theft of vehicle was I believe, a crime of opportunity, and the accused took that opportunity to jump in the vehicle and take off. It was a high-end vehicle as well. The carjacked vehicles, with certainty, were targeted, and it's alleged that firearms were used in the commission of those offenses. One depicts, I believe, a broad daylight incident where there are several witnesses around, and it just speaks to how brazen these individuals were throughout this investigation.
So tell us, what is your hope? I mean, now they've been arrested and charged. We know that people are getting bail. I know you don't want to comment on what's happening in the courts, but how concerned are you that these people not be released?
Extremely concerned. I would say that, and rest the public assured, make the public rest assured that with the arrest of these individuals, we have definitely made Toronto safer. This is alleged to be a very violent group of individuals who ply their trade in many areas: carjackings, car thefts, pharmacy robberies, and money exchange establishments. I quite easily can say that with these individuals being arrested, we've definitely put a dent, and it's a bonus in the way of public safety.
Just speak again, if you can, about, you talk about how these people are overtaking the drivers. What are we seeing in that video? I know in the first video you see someone in the driveway,
Yes.
and that person is blurred out. Where did this happen? When did this happen? What exactly? Can you kind of paint a picture for us? This person's arriving home. What happens?
Yes. So, like I mentioned, this investigation, the occurrences that can be attributed to this group, they commenced in August of last year, and of the videos that are depicted. It sort of depicts one of the methods that they